Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, it's Kocha Desk. It's as if Israel is in the process of have a bad dream. A new one shattering, shocking news. A shattering breakup from a member country of NATO, a country in Europe that has just kicked off. These are no longer only the Arab countries that have revolted against Israel. European countries have started. Spain has just given the word order. But it is a hard blow for Israel. This is a very hard blow. You see, Spain has just cancelled an arms contract, $820 million with Israel. Maranatha, Spain just cancelled a contract, $820 million in arms with Israel. Spain says, it's good, enough is enough. I'm not going to keep saying that the Russia is attacking the sovereignty to make suffer Ukraine, and I continue to fund for your war effort, Gaza, Lebanon, whatever. It's fine. Spain was certainly also afraid of this unprecedented mobilization, which is a first in the world, from the Arab world, of the Islamic world. When the Islamic world, the Arab world decides, the other nations are obliged to observe and to pay attention to their every move, because the slightest gesture, we will consider you as an accomplice of Israel. And since you are put on the blacklist consequences, God only knows. Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, this is an extremely hard blow for Israel. Israel used to do it for several years. But I tell you this time, we ask, but what does Qatar have? Qatar, who are you? Qatar, who are you? There are elements of God to which we don't touch. You can reach multiple people. Yes, I believe in this today theory, huh? You can reach multiple people. It's like there's a song that was exit that we said, John Bree, you are in the neighborhood and you are the chimney, the terror. John Bree attacks everyone. He had the strength, but the day he touched the small m that the Ivorians call Efal, it was his end, it was its terminus. Israel has touched Qatar and it is feels. The world is in turmoil. Let's go deep with the official information and then we will dissect. But I will see your shares. I want to see your shares. It gives me the courage to continue giving yourself real-time information is very well peeled. It is a shattering break between Madrid and Tel Aviv. Madrid decided to cancel a contract, $800 million arms deal signed with Israel. The contract was already signed. It is Madrid, it is Spain which should finance to obtain weapons from Israel, and what allows Israel to finance its war effort, to finance everything Israel does the other side. In addition to the fact that the amount is colossal, a colossal amount that Israel will lose, okay? But other than that, it's the very strong signal that this sends. When you understand the impact of this Spanish decision, you will understand that the world rose up against Israel and that the coming days are likely to be very worse for Israel. Let's go deep. The contract in question concerned the supply of equipment, very sensitive military personnel, but this military equipment had not been specified publicly. But probably it can be linked to air defense and electronic system that Spain had need on the Israeli side. And it's a blow to the industry. Israeli military, which relies on its exports to offset the cost of the war. So Spain hits where it matters very bad, in the pockets of Tel Aviv. Spain preferred to hit Guyaka in the pockets of Tel Aviv. Nathan, it's not going well, everything is mixed up. But he made the effort to make a statement today. If we have the opportunity, if I am not very tired, we will dissect the Benjamin's recent statement, Netanyahu. I just ask you to stay glued. Well, I'm a little tired already. We have spent all day animating video conferences here. But if I have a little strength, I'll come back just in case contract first thing tomorrow. So, what is the political weight of the Spanish decision? This decision has a political weight. Spain is one of the first countries, Europeans. It is one of the first European countries to move from verbal criticism to a concrete measure. Many European countries, they criticize Israel a lot. Some pretend, for fear of their diplomatic relationship have difficulties with Washington, Israel's greatest supporter. But Spain decided to leave the simple verbal criticism and move on to concrete action. Spain therefore comes to implement his punishment against Israel, and Spain don't care what his master, the United States, will think of America. But Spain is part of NATO. The United States of America is therefore an ally of Spain. But if Spain has dared to make such a decision, this means that surely Spain will push other countries. That is to say, this decision that Spain has just made take, the other European countries may be inspired by this. If so, it's ging for Israel. It's spoiled. So let's dive in. Yes. So this decision further isolates Tel Aviv on the international stage and sends a very strong signal to others, European capitals. Madrid takes a position of rupture even at the risk of tensions with Washington. When a European nation dares to say no, it's a taboo that's falling. From now on, there will be no more taboos. In the coming hours, the days to come, we will see capitals Europeans who will stand up to say, we don't want anything like that with Israel anymore. We no longer want such a thing with Israel. Above all, don't forget this famous summit which was held in Doha yesterday and today. We have never seen the Arab capitals to be determined until such a degree, because Israel has reached the threshold intolerable, unforgivable, and ruthless. Israel has done with it, Iran. They saw, they left. And now, if they don't get up, these are their capitals, these are their countries who will be attacked by Israel, because Israel spoke about it in this statement. Let's go deep. Let's go down again. There is a balance of power with Israel and Washington. For Israel, this decision is a humiliation diplomatic. Here is the second diplomatic humiliation. Losing a major military contract with a member of the European Union weakens its image of an essential supplier. Its image is weakened because it is a member country of the European Union. On the other hand, for the United States, this decision is a warning. Even that means even the allies, the most loyal Europeans, can disobey the pro-alien line. That's what it means, and the consequences is that other states will follow the same line. This movement could accelerate the divide between Washington and certain capitals Europeans on the Israeli question. When Europe begins to sanction Israel is the Western fortress, which is cracking, it must be said. In plain terms, by cancelling this $820 million contract of dollars, Spain opens a breach. It is the first European power to hit Israel, where it hurts most wrong. Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, the hour is grave for Israel. Anyway, we will continue to follow this news, everything that goes into it flow. We will come back to talk about it here on the platform for Awakening Consciousness. So thank you all, and I wish you come back later with news. So it was the voice of your only samurai.